How I deal with the clumsiest thief I've ever met. A few weeks ago, I was closing up the coffee shop I manage when something truly unbelievable happened. I was in the back counting the cash register when I heard the front door creak open. At first, I thought it was a late customer, but when I peeked through the kitchen window, I saw a man in a hoodie and gloves fumbling around with our display case. He clearly hadn't noticed the camera above him or the fact that I was still inside. He grabbed a few pastries, shoved them into his pocket, and then tried to pry open the tip jar. I figured I'd let him dig his own grave for a moment longer, so I quietly called the police and stayed out of sight. That's when things got bizarre. The guy, in his rush, knocked over a tray of cups, tripped on the mop bucket, and fell flat on his back. To make it even more ridiculous, his hoodie got stuck on one of the shelves as he tried to stand, leaving him flailing like a turtle on its shell. But the icing on the cake? He panicked, grabbed what he thought was the tip jar, and bolted out the door. When I finally stepped out to look, I noticed he'd taken our jar of sugar packets instead. By the time the police arrived, we were all laughing at how unlucky this guy had been. As we reviewed the footage, one officer pointed out something even funnier. He had left his phone on the counter during his clumsy escape. But wait, it gets better. About an hour later, while the police were still taking my statement, someone knocked on the shop door. We all turned to see the same guy standing there, looking sheepish. He said, "Hey, I think I left my phone here." The officer didn't miss a beat. "Oh, you mean the one you used to call your mom 10 minutes ago? She says hi, by the way." The guy's face turned white as a ghost as the officer slapped the cuffs on him. I couldn't help but laugh as they led him away. To this day, we joke about the thief who left behind more than he tried to take.